Yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, the Cash App, and the Patreon family. We working. Sign up for ESPN Plus below using my link. It definitely helps the channel when you guys click on that link. ESPN Plus, they have a lot of original content, archive fights, some classic Pacquiao fights, UFC fights as well. You can get all that and more. Docuseries, documentaries, original programming on ESPN Plus. Use the link in the description of my videos, and it does help the channel. Get ESPN Plus as a solo standalone app, or you can bundle it. ESPN Plus, Hulu, and Disney Plus, all three apps for $12.99 a month. And again, it helps the channel. You also, if you want to support the channel, help us continue to grow, pump out more and more content, use the Patreon link in the description or hit the join button below. Abner, he took to his social media. I'm going to read his tweets. I'll put it on the screen so you guys can see. And, you know, he talked about his experience trying to fight Ryan Garcia. I think this is very interesting, and I'll give you my thoughts after I read his tweets. So it'll pop up. Abner just recently posted in response to the Athletics' Lance Pugmire. Lance Pugmire originally tweeted, "I'm told by Golden Boy Boxing, make a war." So that's the president, Eric Gomez, that Ryan Garcia will fight at Fantasy Springs or the MGM Grand on the 4th of July. However, it says that opponent will not be Abner because he's been out of the ring so long and he's undersized. Right? Abner posted his response, and he says, "I'm just going to leave this here. Look, I know Ryan Garcia does want to fight me, and I heard DAZN is open for discussion. Also, so have someone from DAZN." No, he says open for discussion also. "So have someone from DAZN call me, and we can make this fight in 5 minutes." This is Abner responding. But it's at Golden Boy who don't want it. And then I'm reading the reasons/excuses, hand over head emoji. My God. Then they say, "Why can't fights be made?" Shaking my head. Hashtag boxing, hashtag the nerve, hashtag Team Modest, hashtag PBC. Listen, this is a terrible look for Golden Boy, right? The reason being, you have a stud fighter in Ryan Garcia. Abner is a name guy. He will, without a doubt, be the best name that Ryan Garcia has fought to this point in his career. And you're blocking the fight from being made. And the reason why I believe this is because Ryan Garcia, he's already expressed interest in wanting to fight Abner. If you guys remember those videos, and this is why I told you in this modern age of boxing, it's getting cumbersome to even make some of these videos, especially when they're sides of the streets and things like that, because you know they're not going to happen. They always lead to nowhere. You hear back and forth Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Davis chatter and spat and back and forth and this and that, and I'll beat your ass and this and whoop, whoop, whoop. And then they were about to spar. Golden Boy got in the middle of it and prevented the LA sparring from actually taking place. Despite if Ryan Garcia wanted it, despite that Gervonta Davis was about that action, it was Golden Boy that stepped in, right? Terrible look, because we know the culprit. For whatever reason, between Team Ryan Garcia and Golden Boy, they are trying to preserve this kid and not fulfill his wishes because whatever, they don't think he's ready. They want to make more money with him. I don't know. Ryan Garcia seems to want, and I've said this in my videos, he at least, I don't not believe him when he's saying he wants to fight these guys. But Golden Boy keeps getting in the way. Like, again, the Tank Davis sparring, and now Abner. And again, the reason I say it's true is because Ryan Garcia, he's engaging, he's talking to Ish saying, yeah, I want it. Abner, he's saying his piece, and then a neutral party, a reporter, is coming out saying, I just talked to Golden Boy, and I repeat, they're saying they don't want to make the fight because, one, he says Abner has been out of the ring so long and he's undersized. Listen, that's horrible. That's the only thing. That's the best thing you can come up with. So, Francisco Fonseca was Ryan Garcia's last opponent. I don't even know when the last time he even fought. I know he lost to Tevin Farmer and he lost to Tank Davis. But ain't no fan. You made that fight, no problem. And I don't even know when he fought last before Ryan Garcia because he's not a big name. So that's a piss poor excuse to not make the fight that the fighters seem to want. So obviously they have certain plans and or they don't believe he's ready or whatever. So I have it pulled up. He fought Ryan Garcia in February on Valentine's Day, February 14th. His last fight was against an unknown guy in November, right? But I'm sure if I look at Ryan Garcia's resume, the Jose Lopez fight or one of these fights, I will find somebody who hasn't been the most active. You know, let's see Jose Lopez. I know he fought him. Yeah, okay, so Jose Lopez hadn't fought. He was coming off a look. He was coming off of a loss. A knockout loss to Jonathan Oquendo on, it was October 2018. And then he fought the next year in March. And then that's the best you can come up with, Abner Mares. So despite the fact that he's the biggest name that Ryan Garcia will have fought, he's just too inactive. He had a detached retina, so he had to take time off. He was supposed to fight Tank, detached retina. Of course, you're not going to fight like that, or it wouldn't be advisable. Doctors told him no, but now he's back. So another reason why it's capped, just think about what's being said. Ryan Garcia, so far, based on Golden Boy's direction and leadership, they've already put him in there with people that fans in general didn't give much of a chance to beat him. So I know it's not just about that, because if Abner Mares is so undersized and he's so inactive, then why wouldn't you want, since he's brand-wise the biggest name that Ryan Garcia will have fought to this point of his career, why wouldn't you want to, then you're basically feeding a name fighter to Ryan Garcia. Is supposed to be easy work. You're making it sound like it's easy work. That would be to your benefit. So why would you be afraid to make a fight with the guy who's undersized and a guy who's been inactive? That favors your fighter who wants to fight. Your fighter is in the leverage, the position of leverage. He's taller, he's bigger, he's fought at the higher weights, and you're the one that's saying you don't want to fight because he's been inactive. That would be a sacrificial lamb. And Abner Mares is from LA. Ryan Garcia is from SoCal in Victorville. So I think that would be a big fight. If he's going to fight MGM, West Coast, or Fantasy Springs, that's going to be bigger. The other thing that is bad is, when are they going to take the training wheels off? That's basically what it is. It looks like Ryan Garcia wants them off, but Golden Boy doesn't. They said he might not fight Jorge Linares either. So if you do not fight someone better than Linares and better than Abner Mares, then what you're saying is cap. Because you can't say, oh, we don't want to fight Abner Mares because he's washed up or he hasn't fought in a while or he's too small. That would be to your benefit, so you should make the fight. He carries a brand, and that would be an opportunity to knock off your competitor, PBC's fighter. So wouldn't you run with it? You know, and again, if you're not going to fight someone as good as him, then you're capping. So it sounds like they don't believe that he's ready or something. Eddie Reynoso also did an interview, said Ryan Garcia hasn't fought anyone and he needs more time. So, you know, no matter how vivacious and energetic Ryan Garcia is for these fights, his team is not in unison. So for that reason, it's a bad look. Let me know what you guys think. Holla at those links in the description. I want to see Ryan Garcia, what he's made of. And to me, it's a bad look because there's no justification for him not getting the best name on his resume, Linares or Abner Mares fight, and you had an excuse. Okay, Linares is a travel ban. He's in Japan, so he can't fight. Okay, you got two SoCal natives, and they could fight, and then you're making up the excuse that Abner Mares ain't big enough and he ain't fought recent enough. Like, some of the people that Ryan has fought previously weren't big enough, you know, weren't strong enough, weren't probably active enough. You can't take a brand name like Abner, who does commentary, who's been around the game, who's been a multiple world title champion, right? And then make it look like you get nothing of it. If Ryan Garcia beat Abner, that would be literally the best name that he's fought on his resume. So DAZN got to do something. DAZN curse strikes again. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. We working. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.